Hey, thought I'd drop by.
Huh, Nicholas? How do you know where I live? I never told you I moved here.
Actually, I was walking around here for work yesterday and happened to see you. Thought I'd check in. More importantly, you seem well, Lisa.
Thanks to you. So, what brings you here?
You know, I think you felt trapped and that's why you divorced me. So, I came to say that I forgive everything and we can reconcile.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying, let's get back together as a couple.
Seriously? You already have a new girlfriend, don't you? I saw you at a cafe near Kagusa Station last week.
Oh, she's not my girlfriend. Things were looking good, but my card got declined when we tried to pay.
Well, that's unfortunate. But it's expected, isn't it?
Expected? You knew? Why didn't you tell me?
My name is Lisa, and I work for a certain company. Every day I get to work harmoniously with everyone in a white-collar job that doesn't involve any overtime or working on holidays. It's such a blessed environment, and I make the most out of every day in my own way. Things have been going well in my personal life too. Just the other day, my boyfriend Nicholas proposed to me.
Lisa, let's get married. I've always known that if I were to marry anyone, it would be you. I swear I'll make you happy. So, please, marry me.
Nicholas? Yes. I'd be honored. And so, Nicholas and I transitioned from lovers to fiancés and eventually decided to get married. After paying our respects and announcing our intentions to both families, we officially registered our marriage. We were now husband and wife, and I thought we were set for a lifetime of happy days together. However, things didn't quite go as planned.
What's with this plain meal? Make something more lavish. This looks like some monk's vegetarian meal.
Well, it might look simple, but it's full of nutrition with mushrooms and root vegetables. And Nicholas, you've been worried about your weight lately, so...
That doesn't mean you serve me this cheap grub.
Cheap grub? I put thought into making this.
Really? All I see are these brown-looking dishes. You cut corners and then try to blame it on me?
A few months after our marriage, this is how things stood. Nicholas had become quite arrogant. I'd been trying to save money and had been diligently planning our daily meals. However, Nicholas wasn't pleased and found fault with everything. On another day...
Lisa, what's this in the kitchen trash can?
Huh? What do you mean?
This fish packaging has a discount sticker on it.
Oh, there was a sale on fish today, so I bought it.
Don't buy this cheap fish for me.
It's not cheap. I just got something that was on sale.
Buying discounted stuff makes me look like I'm poor, you know?
Nobody's going to think that. Who's even looking?
Listen to what I, the breadwinner, have to say. Think about my position.
You're overthinking things. To be honest, our household finances are tight, so I can't be bothered by every little comment Nicholas makes. Nicholas does have a slightly old-fashioned, dominant attitude, but I've learned to tune him out when he gets unreasonable. One day, as I was shopping at the supermarket and about to pick up some half-priced meat.
Oh, excuse me. I was going for the same. Wait, Lisa? Is that you, Lisa? Wow, it's been so long.
Noah? Oh my, it's been ages. What a coincidence running into you here.
I know, right? Hey, go ahead and take that meat. It's good.
Are you sure?
Yeah. This store has a meat sale today, so I'm buying in bulk elsewhere.
Thanks, Noah. The person I unexpectedly ran into was Noah, an old childhood friend. After shopping, we grabbed some coffee and chatted briefly at the supermarket's eatery. Eventually, I went home with the discounted meat Noah had let me have. But when I got home... I'm home. Oh, Nicholas, you're back already.
Just got in. Hey! You bought discounted stuff again, didn't you? And this time it's half off? Are you mocking me?
What are you talking about? I've told you many times, this is just to save money.
Where do you see the need to save? That's what poor people do, right?
Nicholas, just so you know, we're not as well off as you seem to think.
Shut up. There's no way that's true. Look at the evidence. I work for a subsidiary of a major company.
Even if you say that.
You offer your hardworking husband, who comes home exhausted, some half-off junk. You think it's okay to feed me that? And seriously, Half off probably means it's already going bad. How many times is this now? Enough's enough.
No, they don't discount it because it's going bad. I'm doing this to save money.
I've had it. Always buying discounted or half off stuff. How can you even be okay doing something so disgraceful? I don't need a wife like you anymore.
What?
I'm serious about divorcing you. Look, I even have the divorce papers right here.
You even have the papers. Why?
It's all because you defy me, the breadwinner. It's all your fault. Get that into your head. If you understand, then don't go against what I say anymore.
With that said, Nicholas smugly thrust the divorce papers at me. Feeling irritated by his arrogant attitude, I replied, "Fine, if you're so insistent, let's get a divorce."
Exactly. I never wanted to. Wait, what?
You never listen no matter what I say. I've reached my limit too. Whatever I make, you always complain. I'm tired of it every day.
You really want to go through with the divorce? Are you sure about that?
You were the one who suggested it. I don't mind. But are you okay with it, Nicholas?
Why ask? I work for a subsidiary of a major company. I don't have a single thing to worry about.
That's great to hear. But you know, this house is in my name.
What? Why? This is my house. You might think you're keeping calm, but it's obvious to me.
Seems you forgot that it wasn't approved under your name. If you want to continue living here, you'll need to change the ownership.
Ugh. Whatever, just give me the divorce papers. I'll sign it right now, just wait a minute.
Thus, I decided to divorce Nicholas and packed my belongings to leave the house. A month after the divorce, on my day off, as I was relaxing at home. Oh, the doorbell. Maybe the snacks I ordered have arrived. Coming.
Hey, thought I'd drop by.
Huh, Nicholas? How do you know where I live? I never told you I moved here.
Actually, I was walking around here for work yesterday and happened to see you. Thought I'd check in. More importantly, you seem well, Lisa.
Thanks to you. So, what brings you here?
You know, I think you felt trapped and that's why you divorced me. So, I came to say that I forgive everything and we can reconcile.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying, let's get back together as a couple.
Seriously? You already have a new girlfriend, don't you? I saw you at a cafe near Kagusa's station last week.
Oh, she's not my girlfriend. Things were looking good, but my card got declined when we tried to pay.
Well, that's unfortunate. But it's expected, isn't it?
Expected? You knew? Why didn't you tell me? Because of you, I was embarrassed in front of her and the staff.
That's not my fault. I got the notification and even handed you the letter. If you didn't check it, it's on you.
I work for a major company's subsidiary, and I work hard every day. I don't need to check everything individually.
That's your perspective, but maybe you should face reality. Don't tell me you haven't looked at your paycheck?
I'm not avoiding reality, and I don't need to check my salary.
That's exactly what she means by avoiding reality.
Upon seeing the person who appeared mid-conversation, Nicholas.
Ah, aren't you Noah from KST Incorporated?
I'm honored that you remember my face.
Of course I remember you. You're a big deal from our business partner. But why are you here, Noah?
Noah's an old childhood friend of mine.
Wait, childhood friend?
Yes. We ran into each other recently, and we've been catching up.
You've been struggling at a black company and now financially. That's the undeniable reality, isn't it?
No way. I'm actually quite competent at my job. I'm trusted by everyone and I was the breadwinner at home, you know?
The reason you've been able to live normally is because I've been covering the expenses with my salary. Well, to be precise, I've been paying for all our living expenses.
So, Lisa has been supporting you all along.
Supporting me? Lisa works for some company I've never heard of. There's no way she could support me, right?
But I did. That's why we were able to live comfortably. To begin with, isn't your company notorious for being a black company in our area? I work for a company with no overtime or weekend work and my salary is more than double yours, you know?
That's impossible. Maybe you've been shopping too much behind my back. Is that why you always buy discounted groceries?
There are even months when I earn much more. If you don't want to believe it, that's fine. Keep living in your fantasy world.
What a hopeless guy.
Don't mock me. I do have an income.
If you did, you wouldn't be running from reality. You can't even support your wife.
After being told about his salary by Noah Nicholas,
I do have an income. I'm an elite employee of a big corporation. Ah, you've been completely fooled by Lisa, haven't you?
What?
You've heard all sorts of stories from Lisa, right? You took them at face value and now you're firmly on Lisa's side. It's laughable. Being childhood friends, you'd be more likely to believe her, huh?
Listen, I saw Lisa's bank book.
Bank book?
Yes, to see how much she's been struggling to make ends meet. Without Lisa's salary, you would have definitely been unable to make it. And yet, you brag about how you work for a big corporation and how elite you are. If that's the case, you're more foolish than I thought.
But the fact that I'm an elite is true.
Look, real elites don't work overtime or on weekends constantly.
That's not the case. I'm so good that they specifically request me for jobs.
You're just being exploited. Even the parent company probably doesn't assign such unreasonable work. If you're actually handling so much work, you'd be compensated accordingly. But with all your overtime and weekend shifts, is it because your company's a black company or maybe because you're just inefficient?
I handle everything smoothly. And because I think quickly, I get assigned to various tasks.
If that were true, you'd have switched jobs a long time ago.
Noah's right. If you truly were as capable as you claim, you'd have gotten certifications while working and switched to a better company, right?
If I left, the company wouldn't function. But I have considered switching jobs. I just feel bad for everyone if I left.
Nicholas confidently said that he is indispensable to the company. However,
What do you mean by everyone feels sorry for me? Aren't you just blaming others for not improving your skills?
No, it's true. The company benefits because I'm there. Even at home, Lisa's cooking improved thanks to me, right?
Lisa has always been a good cook. Isn't that why even on a budget, she could produce various dishes?
Being a housewife, it's only natural she could do that.
what do you mean by being a housewife? I've lived this way because we needed to save money. Yet, all you do is constantly complain about my cooking and don't cooperate with saving money. Even at work, it's always excuses with you.
If I were in your situation, I'd talk to my wife and definitely switch to a more reputable company before it's too late. Well, you seem broken in a different sense though.
What do you mean by that?
Like stalking our home. I never asked or wanted to get back together with you. In fact, I decline.
What? I'm offering to be your husband again.
Enough is enough. That's just a bother. We're divorced. We're strangers now. There's nothing between Nicholas and me anymore. Stay out of my life.
Wah, please, let us be a couple again.
That's not happening.
What? My personal life is none of your business, Noah.
It is because Lisa was going to be my wife.
What?
Lisa, I've loved you since we were kids. I was truly happy when we coincidentally met at the supermarket. So, Lisa, will you date me with marriage in mind?
What?
Don't be swayed. You'd definitely be happier if you gave us another chance.
I was taken aback by Noah's sudden confession. Seeing this, Nicholas was clearly flustered. This is very embarrassing.
I'm super embarrassed too, but I want to be with you forever. I love you, Lisa.
Lisa loves me.
No. I don't have even the slightest affection for Nicholas. Noah, I want to be with you forever too. Thank you.
Really? Yes.
Don't just celebrate by yourselves. Right, Lisa? I realized I can't live on my salary alone. During our marriage, I now see how much I relied on Lisa.
Oh well.
Don't be so indifferent. We can be a happy couple again now. I'm good without it.
Man, realizing life is tough financially and then begging for reconciliation? How much more arrogant can you be?
But I won't be able to pay my credit card bills. I can't afford the house loan, so I might have to leave.
Then move. The name's been changed. I have no connection to it.
Lisa's right. You could never make her happy.
That's not true. I'll change and do my best.
It's impossible. Lisa's feelings are already with me.
What? Lisa, don't you still have some feelings for me?
I told you none. I don't like you at all.
Then what should I do?
Switching to a better paying job would be the best, but you're an elite employee. You get hired in no time.
That! Lisa, please, remarry me.
Not happening. From now on, handle your own issues. Nicholas kept persistently talking about getting back together, but Noah eventually drove him away. After that, Nicholas seriously considered finding a new job, but he couldn't leave his toxic company. No matter what he said, they wouldn't listen and always had an excuse. Even if he wanted to hire someone to resign on his behalf, Nicholas was too broke to afford it. To make matters worse, he was hit with payments for his credit card debts and home mortgage all at once, expenditures far beyond his income. When he did look at job listings, he found companies with ideal conditions. But, even realizing this, he felt unable to quit. Thus, Nicholas found himself living a miserable life, full of regrets about relying too much on me and not considering a career change earlier, clinging to a job he desperately wanted to leave just to repay his debts. As for me,
Man, ever since Lisa became my girlfriend, everything just looks so rosy.
oh, come on. That's so cheesy.
Actually, I knew it was you when we ran into each other at the supermarket.
Really?
Yeah, but it had been so long that I had no clue how to approach you. I thought if I missed that chance, I might never see you again. So I purposely greeted you the way I did.
Oh, Noah.
Even though we've known each other since kindergarten, our romantic relationship just started. So, I just really like you, Lisa.
And so, Noah and I, childhood friends, became a couple. We were together from kindergarten through high school, but we hadn't seen each other at all since going to college. However, all those years seemed to melt away quickly, and we became close once again. The boy I used to play with in the mud, Noah, was now right in front of me as my boyfriend. I wonder if the day he spoke of will come, the day I truly become Mrs. Noah. Although the feeling is a bit surreal, every time I look at Noah's gentle smile, I can't help but believe that we'll share a wonderful future together. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more great content. Just click on the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. See you in the next one.